We are here with head coach Jessica Turner of Skidmore College, along with student athletes Cassie Davidson and Julia Blank after today's comeback 62-59 win. Just a thrilling game. Coach, just initially your thoughts on the win.
It was a great win. It was a great team win. This team has always figured out a way. Throughout the course of our season, they've always figured out a way. They've always grinded and found a way to get back into games. We did it against St. Lawrence in the regular season. So I can't say I'm surprised that we were able to nail our way back through. But I'm so proud of this group. Time and time again, they just keep showing up and never giving up and have that next play mentality.
You guys were down 17 at one point in the third and 12 going into the fourth quarter. You guys battled all the way back. You scored 30 in the fourth. Just what did you say to them in between the third to fourth? Was there any sort of message going into that final quarter?
The message was just to chip away. There's no such thing as a 12-point basket. We had to find a way and we had to do it together, and the only way that we could do it was by getting stops. So the key for us was to get a stop and a bucket, and just slowly chip away, and that's what we did.
Julia, you go for 20 points, 13 rebounds today, 8 of 16 from the floor. But it seemed like really your intensity there at the end of the game lifted your team. Is that something you try to bring, especially in the defensive end, into offense?
Yeah, definitely something that I try to let happen naturally, because those sort of things, when they're forced, it doesn't go well for the whole team. But once we started getting the ball rolling, then everything just built on it. And the energy of our team and the fans being there, that just adds to it.
Cassie, question for you. Was there a moment in that game where you felt like things were kind of turning for you guys, and obviously in the positive? Was there a play or maybe a stop or a bucket where you were like, all right, I think we're kind of back in this one?
Not a specific play, but I feel like we've been in that situation before where we've been down, and I knew that our defense would help us chip away at them.
Julie, for you, you talk about defense, Cassie. You guys have been a defensive-minded team, and having that knowledge of, hey, we can get stops to get back into the game. Was that kind of like an underlying message, or you guys had that in the back of your head?
Yeah, we were definitely focused on getting the defensive stop and then going down on offense to score. Because if we just trade baskets each time, then we're not going to get anywhere. So.
Coach, it seemed like there at the end you guys were really trying to push transition, get out in transition and go. Was that something that was a plan because of how big Johns Hopkins is, or was that just kind of how the game flowed worked out?
I think it was a little bit of both. We wanted to push the ball in transition if we could, but also obviously take care of the ball. But when you're down double digits going into the fourth, your mindset has to be, we need a sense of urgency on the offensive end. And we were able to do that. Cassie obviously was able to get to the rim quite a bit. Our point guard, Kate, was able to get to the rim. And we did a really good job of sharing the ball. So when we got to the rim, if someone was open, we did a great job of dishing to Julia, and she was able to finish. So we just played with a little bit more of a sense of urgency in the fourth quarter, and it helped.
I guess last question for you, Coach. You guys play a really, really tough schedule, and in the Liberty League, how does that prepare you for like a game like this, an experience like this, and an environment like this?
I think you kind of said it all. We play a really tough schedule in the Liberty League. Obviously, Ithaca's a really great opponent, and something that I think prepared us for this. Playing Ithaca and beating them in the championship game was huge for us, but we were able to build off that playing against Johns Hopkins, because that's a really, really good team. And we battled with them just like we did with Ithaca, and I can't say it enough. I'm so proud of this group.
62-59 win for Skidmore College today in the NCAA first round. Coach, Julia, and Cassie, congratulations on the victory today.
Thank you.